Good morning, guys. Today we are going to continue finishing up our box. This is the Treasure Keepsake in the small, and we started it yesterday, and I will have this, all of my videos are in a playlist, so you can go either to the playlist button or just videos in general to see what I have. This one will be, I think, in a 2 or 3 part session. We recorded yesterday the putting this together and putting the back piece together, and also creating this. And this is being held with a ribbon, so it's not going anywhere. The ribbon is underneath here. So today we are going to put in the centerpiece to hide these support pieces, and also the sides to hide this magnet here. So what I've done is I've already cut out, and I've added the tape to everything. So now I'm going to just ink it with Distress Oxide Fire Brick, and then also this is what I used for the center, because in my other book that I created like, and you'll see that in the videos that I have, the book had tags, and then the tags had tags to say, you know, just an example. Here's my book. I also added a TN insert to this, so you have where to write. So see this tag, it says snow for days, and then so this tag has a tag on it as though it's a gift. So I did that throughout my book. Come on, baby. See? But there's a video for the walkthrough of that. So I wanted to do the same with this particular box, so that when you open it, you have something on the cover, on the bottom of it, and then we'll continue building from there. And this one also, that book should have fit this one, but the bow interfered on the left side, so I'm going to put the bow on the top of the journal that's going to go in here. And also I shrunk or rather I adjusted the measurements for the journal that goes in here, because I want a journal to go with this box. So with that said, I'm going to, let me just show you before I do that. Today I'm putting out the template for this box, which is, this is what you're going to see. It'll say printable templates, Treasure Keepsake Box, small. And then I went through how I put this together in a frugal way. Okay, so look out for that video today. And so I took from that package, that booklet, the template that goes inside the box. I just took a piece of, selected a cardstock that I wanted, and the cardstock that we are working with today is from Recollections, Fireside Coin du Fou. French. And so I put that on top. There are many ways also to save on paper, especially when you use the templates. And I'll give you an example. In this collection, there was one page that had these 4, including this. So instead of using one page to cut out of, I use this, which is divided into 4, and then cut this out. So that's one way to save on cutting down on your paper. And then the other one was this. See this here? This is exactly what we need. I needed a side panel. So what I did was I cut a strip, this strip, without the gold foil on the top. And then all I did was measure it and traced it and print it and cut it out. So there was no printing out needed. Alright, so I have 2 side panels for the outside of the box, 1 back panel for the back of the box, 2 side panels for the inside of the box, and 1 side panel for the inside of the box. And that's going to cover your magnet. Okay, so this is what I just did. I just placed this on top, I traced it and cut it out. And then always put your templates back because you don't want to lose them or mix them up. And also you have I put my information of what it is on the back inside box mat, so that if it gets misplaced, you have some identification on that. You can put it back where it goes. And so I'm going to ink this up. And again, I do my cutting and taping, all that offline, so that we can save some time. But if you want to see that process, leave me a comment below, and I will certainly do that. Some people get bored with that, you know, because cutting is cutting, but for like the newbies, they need to see, you know, part of the process. And I do have a lot of videos in my channel that you can look at, and I have several ones that newbies especially can look at to get a feel for what I've been doing and what I have in my Etsy store. I have several printable templates for a shabby chic journal, just a regular journal. I have several, so let me keep these separate. So make sure that if you're a newbie, you go ahead and check that out. Check out the videos that I have on my channel, and remember, there's always a playlist. If you find one video, check the playlist to see if in fact there is one, and there should be one. In my earlier videos, I didn't do playlists because just like you guys, I was learning. So let's go ahead, and we're going to do the inside first. And again, I said yesterday, this happened here yesterday because instead of doing the outside, which was a longer piece for it to come down here, I did the inside first, and these two were attached. So next time, I'll know that in putting this together, I need to put the outside one in first and then do the inside. But again, what you have to do is kind of help it to conform, and it will eventually, and the lid will stay up on its own. Until then, I'm going to have to hold it up. So this is going to go like this. Let me put that so you could see that. That's going to go like that. And then these are going to go on the side to hide that. And then this one is going to go here to hide the magnet. And you have a pretty box. Okay, so let's start putting this down. I'm going to have to lay that down. This doesn't have tape yet, so let me go ahead. We're going to do the side panels first, since this already has tape. you know, making this box is, will take you less than half a day if you have all of your items picked out, like the paper and everything that you need, the closure, all that. You can do it in a day. But when you're recording, you'll be able to see that. When you're recording, I'm going to line it up with the top of the box, which is difficult because my fingers get stuck. I have to face it towards me because I can't see what I'm doing, guys. My lid is bugging the heck out of me. I have to get it to conform already. My fingers, it doesn't want to release. Let me see if I can do it like this. Just to kind of place it. There we go. I don't want that to be crooked. It shouldn't be this difficult. Okay. That's in. Actually, maybe if I just do it like this, it's better. Line it up with the top of that edge. And again, my finger is stuck with the tape. I have to definitely help that lid conform because it's just being a nuisance. Excuse my sniffles. Okay, so we have this one. Okay, I hope you can see that one and that one. Oops. Oops. I love this plaid. Okay, so this one, let me see if I can do it this way. And again, I'm gonna bring it up to the edge of the box. Now that that's complete, Those are those Home Depot what do you call these, magnets. I don't like the Home Depot magnets because they're too thick. So let me go ahead and tape this up so that we can do the center. I have an idea for a gift that my sister has been asking me for, because I used to crochet and she was my partner in crime in crocheting. So I made her a case just like a journal, folding, but made out of crochet yarn. And so she used it until she couldn't use it anymore, and now she's asking me for another one. But this time I want to do one where it's going to be pretty sturdy. On the outside I want to do it like a journal. And my boxes have given me some ideas as to how she can store her stuff within that journal using a box. But I haven't created it yet, so I have to give that some thought and start outlining what I'm going to create, because Christmas is around the corner, and as I said, I'm always late. This is a lot of tape for the bottom of the box, but it's going to get wear and tear, so you don't want to skimp out on your tape. So anyway, I made a 6x9 journal, shabby chic journal. That was a big hit. She's in my Etsy store. And I think that's the size I'm going to use for my sister's book. I may use that template and then just add one of my boxes to it, where she can use it as storage. I think it'll work. Okay. So this is the front of the box. I think I want to put it in like this so that the greeting is once you put it in, it's down. And the idea for the pattern on the bottom is just to hide those support strips, which we have. Okay, so there is your box. And now, to give it even more support, because this is cardstock, we're going to put this in the back as a decorative element and also as support. So we're going to take that and hide that line, but try and get it so that it's about 1/8 of an inch all the way around, left to right, top to bottom. And of course, you know, nothing is perfect, but that sure looks pretty. And then the sides, you could see that. These boxes are so much fun to make, and I keep my flowers in one of them, and this one is going to be for the store. Whoa! Oh, my hand slipped. Come on. Okay. Oof. And just so you could burnish it. Burnish both the inside and out. I pulled it towards me because I can't get it flat unless I use this lip over here. Okay. And what a beautiful box that is. Isn't that pretty? I was thinking, should I put one here? But this already is there, so I don't know if I should leave it or add one of these strips. Leave me a comment below if you think I should add this strip. Look at that beautiful box. And then I'm going to use, I don't have anything for this, I don't have the feet. So what I may do is paint these dice black and just use them as feet. So I'm going to paint those, and then we'll put them down. But for now we are at 23 minutes, so I am definitely going to stop here and then come back with the following dice in black to add to the bottom of that, and then we can embellish this top. Even though this is beautiful, I want to add something to it. So I want to add like I think they call them dioramas, a scenic, Christmas scenic picture on that. Creating it myself, of course. Anyway, well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.